What's up, y'all? It's Ebony, aka Mad Knick fan from the Nick of Time, coming to you with a special pregame breakdown. Knicks playing against the Houston Rockets, who are 3-3 right now. They just lost to their last game. They just lost in overtime to the Golden State Warriors. I'm sure they're looking to bounce back, but not against us. Let's not let that happen. Not against us. Yeah, it's going to be a battle of styles today. We have a team that's kind of trying to looks like they're kind of trying to build like our team of last year, doing it as committee. They have they have 6 people, I believe it is. I mean, six, almost 7 players averaging double doubles. I know it's early in the season, but that's pretty impressive. And it's like the 6 games that they have, they've had at least 5 people in double digits in most of them. And it's different people coming from the bench. The last game that they lost against Golden State, actually their highest scorer came off the bench at Easton. I believe he had about 27 points. But before that, it's been Jalen Green. He's been going off so far. Number 20, averaging he's averaging 30. Sorry if I say 38. 27.6, which is 22nd in the NBA right now, going off. And he has been their high scorer every game except for the last one where he only scored 7 points. So this is a team that's trying to be a young up and coming team. They have a little mix with some veterans. Again, a battle of styles, a battle of styles, because both one thing that both teams do have in common is they take care of the ball. Both Houston and the Knicks, we are right now are ranked very high in turnovers. We take care of the ball. We have us that's ranked. Sorry, give me 1 second. We're ranked number 5 and they're number 2. So it's 2 teams that don't turn the ball over. They're not trying to give you any points in transition or fast break, which is that'll be interesting to keep an eye out on. There's not a lot of blocks. Both teams don't do a lot of blocks and steals. Playing good disciplined team defense. I think Easton is averaging their lead blocker off the bench. He's averaging 1 block right now and about 2.2 steals. So you got a young defender in Easton, and he's starting to come into his own. Um, Houston seems to take a lot of shots, but they don't make them. Their number in field goal attempts, they're number 1. Yeah, number 1. One of the games they had like 103 shots, so they get up a lot of shots. They don't make any. Their field goal percentage is number 29, almost dead last. Same thing for 3 point. They're number 23 in 3 point percentage. They take a lot of threes, but they don't hit a lot. So they'll keep jacking the shots up, and they don't shoot very well. They're also a team that fouls a lot. Against Golden State, they gave up 50 free throws. Golden State has shot 50 free throws. That's a lot of free throws, a whole lot of free throws. So and that it'll be the battle of will. Let's see if we can get a lot of free throws going, get into this paint, because we are not. We're number 24 in free throws attempts. So that'll be battle of wills. Maybe we can this be the game where we can get to the line, because they're a team that does foul. Again, they're a team that take a lot of shots, but they don't hit. They're looking to get their points from the free throw line. They're looking to get their points from off a fast break. They're looking to get their points off of turnovers, and they're looking to work in the paint, to get the points in the paint. A couple of the games that they did win, they did shoot well from the 3 point line, and there's one that I look back at it, I can't remember offhand which game, but they did shoot well. They didn't shoot well, still won, because they got into transition. They got turnovers. They won it in an ugly fashion. So it'll be, there's a lot of, here goes some of the battle of, I guess, wills or style. Houston sends opponent teams to the free throw line. Like I mentioned, they committed a lot of fouls. New York is number 24 in free throw attempts and number 9 in free throw percentage. I think I just went over that. Houston looks to dominate the boards. Majority, even when some of the games they lost, they have been dominating the boards. They will win the boards. That's something they look to do especially offensive rebounding. That's how they get a lot of their possessions. Again, they have their number one team in field goal attempts, and they also happen to be the number one team in offensive rebounds. So they do get a lot of second chance points, which again would be the battle of will, because New York Knicks don't give up a lot of offensive rebounds. So it'll be interesting to see who wins that. Houston is again a young team. They have a couple of veterans, but generally a young team. So they have been losing a lot of tough games. When you look at the scores to the final scores of their 6 games, they're all very, very close. I think besides Memphis, and when they beat Memphis, there was no Jaren Jackson Jr. So that's something we could look out for. They have been in very close games, and being young, that's a building team. They're trying to get somewhere. The up and down is going to be a lot of up and downs. If they had beat Golden State Warriors, that would have been 3 in a row for them actually. But they lost. So again, I know they're coming to bounce back. For me, I just think the keys to victory for New York, of course, always is to play our style of basketball. If we play our style of basketball, I think we win. I know we win, because of our styles of play, kind of like similar in certain places, but a lot of things we're a lot different in. So I think ball and play and movement, because they do have young defenders. Bunch of pump fakes, make them move, make them use that IQ that's not so sharp right now. Nobody wants to move and think that's how mistakes happen. I believe if we do that, we'll be okay. Again, they're not a shot blocking team, so I expect us to be able to get into that paint and make it, as long as we take our time. They give up a lot of shot attempts. They also allow a lot of shot attempts from the field and 3-point. So we will get our looks. We have to make them, which we have. We're number one in 3-point percentage, so I'll take that. Especially we're just not taking that many. But if they're going to give it to us, we have to knock that down. I expect big games from Wingstop, because we should get easy jump shots. So that baseline jump shot, meaning 3-point, should be open. Again, we have Cat, expecting big game from Cat, because Sengun, I don't believe in his defense. He is doing a better job on that end, and he's averaging 12 rebounds right now. So it'll be interesting to see that matchup. I'm excited to see that matchup. Test his defense. I don't believe in him on that end. And Houston's bench is pretty cool. I mean, has been pretty tough, pretty solid. Again, for the season, I know it's only 6 games, but for the season, what stood out to me is, again, they have 6, almost 7 players averaging double figures. Men is at like 9.7, so he's right there at 10. To have that many people averaging double figures stands out for me, because that means they're definitely doing it as a committee. Another thing that stood out to me is Fred VanVleet is struggling a little bit from the 3-point line, a little up and down so far. So it'll be interesting. I hope that starts. Fred VanVleet, normally always is a problem for us, a Knick killer, as they like to say. So I hope he continues. I don't want to say I hope he continues struggling. I don't want him to go off on us. Put it like that. They look like, I remember that I said they do it by committee. They look a lot like we did last year, just doing it as a whole, as a team. I expect, Jalen Brunson, of course, to be Jalen Brunson. They have no rim protector. Get in the lane, especially if you can get in the lane whenever you want to. I would love to see him do that and create for others, because Mikal and OG, I don't too much think of them as a shot creator themselves. I mean, need a little help at times. So I expect big games from my starting 5. They've been playing well, and I expect them from now. I expect big rebounding games from Josh Hart. And another thing that I'm excited to see, or interested in seeing, again, is their bench, because they do have multiple people, young people, who contribute throughout the since so far. Again, there's only 6 games, but so far their bench has been contributing. So to see how our bench, steps up to theirs or matches up, I believe Deuce can have a big game too, because they do give up a lot of shots, good shot attempts. So we just got to make our shots, take care of the ball, play the good disciplined defense, and they're looking to get in the paint. They do not shoot well. They're not a team that shoots well from 3 at all. So they're gonna look to dominate in the paint. That's what they look to do. Dominate. Fast break, points in paints, points off turnover, get to the free throw line. If we can not allow them to do that and play good defense, contest shots, and make them 3-point shooting team, but contest the 3-point shooting team, we got this. I believe we got this in the bag. So I'm expecting us to play our game. This is a young, youthful team looking to make a name for themselves. Looking, Jalen Green just got his bag, and he's been playing like he just got a bag. So I just I play our style of basketball. We'll be okay. Can't let them get offensive rebounds. Can't let them get extra shot attempts. That's their game. That's their game. Kind of sound familiar? That's their game. They want extra shot attempts. One of the games they shot over 100 shots. And that's crazy. Number one at 97 field goal attempts. That's what they're looking to do. Get them shots up. Get extra attempts. They know They know that they're struggling efficiency wise. But if we get enough shots, we'll be okay. That's their game right now. Because I believe true shooting percentage, we're number 2. Shout out to the Knicks. And they're number 29. So that tells you a little bit there. That should tell you a little bit something there. And it's going to be 2 teams that are at the bottom of the league in pace. Because there's a one-on-one, both of them. Both teams not big in assists so far. When you look at the percentage of unassisted, how they have that, they're both number 1, 2, 3, like that, because they're very one-on-one teams, it seems. We again just play our game and we'll be okay. We will be okay. They allow people to score. Some people have put up some big numbers against them so far. Wemby, LaMelo, so I expect our big 3 and our starting 5 to show up and show out. And that's basically it. We play our game of basketball, our style of basketball. We should win. They're not a good offensive team, if you want to say shooting team. They get it out the mud. So just handle our business. That's really all I got. I gave you all the keys. Play good defense. Take care of the ball. Limit transition like we've been. Limit our turnovers like we have been. Limit the fouls we have been. Like play out what we've been doing. Not allowing to get killed on the rebounding. Be number 7. Houston is number 7 in the league, so don't allow them on the boards, especially the offensive board, because again they're not efficient. So if you're not efficient, they get extra little easy points off the boards, fast break. This is the free throw line. This is how they keep games close and how they can come back, because again, like I've mentioned, they're a young team, so they're having problems so far putting whole games together. Either it's good first half, good second half. They have some luck with a couple players not playing, but whatever it is, they're having problems putting a whole game together. So let's not help them. Let's get this W. And again, thank you for rocking out with me. Pregame, I'm gonna try to do more of these. So shout out to everybody that supports us. You appreciate it. And that's all I have. I'm out. Till next time. Peace.